Hey everyone, so this is not really a review or a breakdown, more just my thoughts on the recent episode. So if you've not seen episode 4 of Ahsoka, I wouldn't recommend watching this video. I'm going to probably jump around a bit, kind of shoot from the hip, go over some scenes I liked, disliked, and stuff about the episode. First, a little bit about this episode. I loved this one. The pacing was awesome. The length was a good runtime. I'd like it to be a little bit longer, but I'm not upset with this. I think it was about 40 minutes. The music has been great in this whole series. And this was the first episode that we got to see some emotion from Rosario Dawson, and I really enjoyed it. Also, Ray Stevenson, rest in peace, was amazing as always. If you liked him in this show so far, you should really give the show Rome, I think it was an HBO show, a shot. He was one of the main cast in that one. Okay, so for the first part of the show, watching Hui Yang fight off the assassin droid was actually kind of awesome. You see that he's trained all these Jedis to make their lightsabers for so long that you would think he would have some combat skills. The only thing that I question is, why doesn't he have some sort of lightsaber? Maybe even a training saber of some sort. It's just a thought. It doesn't really do anything for the show. I just kind of wonder, after 25,000 years, you would think he would also have a training saber? Maybe just me. So after they save Hui Yang, Sabine and Ahsoka decide to run off to go try to stop the map from being used, and they meet up with Morocc and Shin. Ahsoka and Morocc square off, and it's a pretty decent fight until Ahsoka just slashes him in the chest, and you see all this green smoke just come shooting out of him. Which makes me think that Morocc was definitely some sort of a Night Sister, either zombie or enhanced. If he was a zombie, then I think that we're probably going to see him in a future episode. But if it was more of an enhancement, then I think he's probably dead. Which I kind of think that it was an enhancement, because I rewatched the Clone Wars episodes of the zombie Night Sisters, and none of them gave off a green smoke when they died. On the other hand, Savage definitely gave off green smoke when he was killed by Sidious. Then we got to see Sabine and Shin face off, and I really liked the fact that Sabine kind of mixed her Mandalorian techniques with her Jedi weapons. It kind of her coming into her own. I actually really enjoyed that fight. It was probably my favorite so far of the season. So while those two were fighting, Ahsoka took off to go stop the map from being used, and she is met by Balin, who's there protecting it. And he is an absolute unit, just a beast, and he pretty much has his way with Ahsoka. Throws her around, beats her down, and then finally kicks her off the side of a mountain. The next scene was probably my favorite of the episode. When Sabine has a chance to destroy the map by shooting it with her blaster, Balin kind of talks her into joining him to help find Ezra, saying it's her only chance. I think it's a good way of kind of maybe turning her to the dark side, maybe? At least to save Ezra. I'm not sure if it'd really be the dark side would be the right choice of words. I think it's more of opening her up to use the Force differently. Also, a side note, I don't think a blaster would have worked, because Balin held his saber there for a minute before it destroyed the map. So I think it was all a ploy to kind of get her on his side, knowing he could have taken that at any moment. So as the coordinates are completed with the map, Sabine, Shin, and Balin head back up to their ship, the IF Scion. And then we get freaking Anakin. I love the world between worlds. I love getting to see all of these things. I'm not sure if this means that she died again, or if she was transported there, or maybe it's just a dream or a vision. But also, did anybody notice that it looked like Anakin had Vader's lightsaber? Or at least that's what it looked like to me. I could totally be wrong on that. It would have been nice if they wouldn't have de-aged Anakin, but I'm okay that they did. And also, I guess if that is his lightsaber, I shouldn't be calling him Anakin, because that would have been Vader that was there. Which makes me wonder if the next episode is going to also open with a fight between Ahsoka and Vader. I don't know, my mind's going all over the place. We'll find out in a few days. I also assume that the world between worlds is how Ahsoka is going to get over to the other galaxy. Hopefully Hui Yang ends up joining her somehow, or maybe she makes it back before the end of the season, because I'm not done with that character. I really like him. I will leave with one more thing, and it's one thing I did not like about the episode, and it was the missed opportunity to bring Zeb back. When Hera takes the ghost ship and a few pilots to rescue or help Ahsoka, one of them is Carson Teva, and we know that Zeb has been with him. So it would have been nice to see him in this episode. I hope you all have a great day, and may the Force be with you.